Hello friends, welcome back in the understanding of 8051 microcontroller. Now in this I'm going to discuss about addressing mode. So what are the addressing mode and how many types of addressing mode are there? We are going to see it with practical example. Okay, so addressing, what is addressing? The CPU can access data in a register or in memory or be provided as an immediate value. These various ways of accessing data are called addressing mode. So accessing of data, various ways of accessing the data is called addressing mode. Okay. 8051 provide a total 5 distinct addressing mode. These addressing mode are immediate addressing mode, register addressing mode, direct addressing mode, register indirect addressing mode, and last one is indexed addressing mode. So what are these? I am going to discuss it in detail. Okay. So first of all, I'm going to understand what is immediate addressing mode. So immediate addressing mode, in this addressing mode the source operated is a constant. Okay, so immediate data, if you want to store, just like this, see, you can see the example, move a comma has 82h, load the 82h into the accumulator content. So move r0 r4 comma has 100, so load the decimal value 100 in r0 register. Move b comma 40h, this is immediate addressing mode, so load 40h into register b. Load 55h in port P1. Okay, so load 55h directly to port P1. Move DPTR has 4521h. In the DPTR register, we want to store 4521h, so we use immediate address like this. Okay, so what are the next addressing mode I am going to discuss in detail, that is register addressing mode. So in the register addressing mode involve the use of registers to hold data to be manipulated. Okay? For example, you can see this move a comma r0 means copy the content of r0 into accumulator a. Move r2 comma a, so copy the content of accumulator into the r2 register. Add a comma r5, add content of r5 to the accumulator. Move r7 dpl, load r7 with content of dpl. Okay, so this is register addressing mode. Okay. Now next mode is direct addressing mode. In the direct addressing mode, the data is in RAM memory location. Okay, data are in RAM memory location whose addressing is known, and this addressing is given as a part of instruction. Although the entire 128 byte of RAM can be addressed using direct addressing mode. Okay, so it is most often used to access RAM location from 30 to 7 FH. Okay, so for example, direct addressing mode, move R0 comma 40H. 40H is denoted, 40H is the address, this is the location, and we want the save the content of RAM location 40H into R0 register. Okay, move 7FH comma A, we want to add the content of accumulator into 7FH address or location. Move A comma 07H, we want to store the content 07H from 07H to accumulator. Okay, move 03H comma 04H is if we want to copy the content of 04 location to 03, then we can use like this. Okay, so some other things that is very important, that is if we use hash symbol before data like this 40H, okay, then this is the data value. If hash is not mentioned, then this is location. So this is the data value, this is data value, data, and if we use 40H, then this denote location. Okay, this is location. So this is all about direct addressing mode. Now come to the next addressing mode, that is indirect addressing mode. In the register indirect addressing mode, a register is used as a pointer to the data. Okay. Only register R0 and R1 are used to internal RAM indirect addressing data transfer. When they hold the address of ROM location, they must be proceeded by @ symbol. Okay, for ROM location we use @ symbol. So instruction example is move A comma @R0. That means move contents of RAM location whose address is held by R0 into accumulator A. Okay. Move @R1 comma B. Move the content of B to the RAM location of R1 register. Okay. So this is indirect addressing mode. Now next addressing mode is index addressing mode. In the index addressing mode, this is very widely used, and this is used by lookup table. In accessing data element of lookup table, int is located in the program ROM space of 8051. For some example given here, move C A comma @A plus dptr. This is the instruction used for index addressing mode. In this, suppose that if initially accumulator content is 00H, now dptr content is dptr, suppose dptr is 100, then what are the value of @ A plus dptr? So @ A plus dptr means 00 plus 100, that is equal to 100. This is the location. Okay. So what are the meaning of this instruction? So at the location, from the location 100, okay, we copy the content of location 100 into the accumulator. Okay, we copy the content of this location into the accumulator. Okay, so this is the index addressing mode. Okay, now I think everybody can understand it. Okay, now let's see practical example related to this addressing mode. Immediate, first of all we want to see immediate addressing mode, example of immediate addressing mode. Okay, so comment all the instruction and uncomment immediate instruction only. Okay, you can see there are 3 lines. In the first line, move a comma has 25h, move dptr 4521h. Okay, so after assemble it, you can see the immediate addressing mode instruction. So you can execute it step by step, or you can execute it at a time. So I want to see the step execution. Okay, so in the first step, when we execute it, then 25h can be moved in the accumulator. You can see here, 25h are in the accumulator. Okay, now in the next step, dptr, move dptr comma has 4521h. we can break this 4521 into 2 part. 45 can be stored in dph register, and 21 can be stored in the dpl register. So this is immediate addressing mode. Okay, now comment these instruction, and next is direct addressing mode. Okay, in the direct addressing mode, 25h, okay, 25h denote the location, and the 25h, what are the value are stored in the 25h. So we want to store 10 at 25h, so use this place for this task. Okay, 11. Okay, we store 11 at location 25. Now assemble this code. You can see this is the location of 25. Okay, now from 25 location, the value is 11. We want to store it into the accumulator. Okay, so execute this code. After executing, you can see 11 is stored in the accumulator. Okay, now reset the code and move next addressing mode. This is register addressing mode. In the register addressing mode, move E comma R5, move R7 comma DPL. Okay, so at the place DPL, what are the value? 0 0. At the place R5, what are the value? Right now there is no value. So first of all, store some value at R5 location in the register R5, and in the register DPL. So in the R5 we take the value 10. We want to take the value 10, and at the DPL location we want to take the value 11. Now assemble this code and execute step by step. Okay, so in the first step, R5 have the value 10. So from register R5 we store the content of R5 into the accumulator. You can see here, right? In the accumulator there is 10 that comes from R5 register. Now in the second instruction, execution of second instruction, you can see in the DPL there is 11, and 11 is stored in the R7 register right now. Okay, reset it and comment this code and move next code, that is indirect addressing mode. I already discussed it in the PPT. So this is all about addressing mode in 8051 microcontroller. I hope everybody can understand. Okay, if you have any doubt, then you can comment in the comment section. Okay.